Hi, my name's Dan, and I'm the practice manager at Honeybee Psychiatry. One of the things we like to do is provide education to our clients so not only can they better understand their mental health care, but also things like health insurance so they can make more informed decisions, understand their bills, and understand ultimately what healthcare costs. So, I'm going to be going through 5 terms you need to know to understand your health insurance policy. Number 1 is premium. This is the amount you pay for an insurance policy regardless of use. An example of this, you may have a $3,600 premium per year, typically broken down as a $300 a month premium. Now, one important thing to understand about premiums is a low premium doesn't necessarily mean cheap if you're seeing healthcare providers. The lower the premium cost, the more you're going to pay out of pocket during actual visits. So if you rarely see a doctor, a low premium policy might be a good choice for you. But if you're seeing a doctor on a regular basis, a higher premium ultimately may save you money. Number 2 is copay. This is a set fee for a particular service, typically paid at the start of an appointment. Most of the time, this is displayed on your insurance card. For example, it'll say primary care $25, emergency care $100. You should know though that just because you pay a copay doesn't mean there won't be any other expenses involved. These copays are for particular core services, and anything rendered beyond that typically is going to come to you as a bill later on. Now, the next word we want to talk about is deductible. This is the amount you have to pay towards medical expenses before insurance benefits begin. This is where I see the most confusion because people are wondering, why am I having to pay for the full amount of this appointment? I have insurance. Well, it's usually because of the deductible, because until that deductible is paid by you out of pocket to the provider, the insurance benefits may be lacking or not there at all. So let's look at an example to make some sense out of this. Let's say you visit a doctor and they charge $100 per visit. That's just their base fee. And your policy, your insurance policy, has a $500 deductible. Well, you have to pay that deductible amount before insurance kicks in. So in this example, how many visits will it take of you paying the full price before those insurance benefits start? The answer is 5. You're going to be paying the full amount for those first 5 visits until your deductible is met. Now, once your deductible has been paid, the next thing that typically kicks in is coinsurance. This is a percentage split with your insurance carrier after your deductible has been met. So let's do an example again of 20% coinsurance. If you have 20% coinsurance, that is how much you are going to be paying yourself for the visit, and the remainder is covered by the insurance company. So if we stick with that same example of $100 per visit, your visits after that deductible were met would be $20 each. Now, there's also out-of-pocket maximum, which is the amount you have to pay towards medical expenses before insurance fully covers the costs. So with most policies, there's a maximum amount that you're going to pay, adding your deductible, your coinsurance, and your copays together. In this example, we're going to say your out-of-pocket maximum is $3,000. So once you've reached $3,000, adding together your deductible, coinsurance, copays, or any expenses that are considered valid to apply towards your out-of-pocket maximum, typically your visits go down to $0, or at the very least, insurance is covering a much higher portion of each visit cost. So those are the main words you need to know. There are some more concepts you're going to want to understand to piece all these things together, but understanding these 5 words will get you started with understanding your health insurance.